Hey guys, welcome to Friday's stream. So, Friday the 26th of June 2026, a week of the 23rd of June 2026, Friday the 26th. So, week of the 23rd, Friday the 26th. So, welcome back once again to Destiny 2 Renegades. Zer's Reset Live, with it being a Friday, of course. Just before we get started with Zer's Reset, I will mention next Friday should be okay, and potentially next Saturday. So I will, as always, do information video to clarify that will obviously confirm everything that I've just mentioned on Sunday, this forthcoming Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. Worst case scenario will be uploaded on Monday/Tuesday. Worst case. If I have to re-record it again. So welcome to Destiny 2 Renegades, Zer's Reset Live. So we're going to go straight into Zer's Reset Live. I do hope everyone's had a decent week. The weather has been, as it were, much improved, and I have to be honest, it's been rather melting, to be honest. So with it being a Friday, Zer's Reset, as always. So we're going to land at the annex side of the tower. So it has been one of them weeks where, you think it's going to be very disruptive. It sort of has been in a way, but the weather has been the main culprit in regards to that. The works around near where I live still going on, causing a lot of disruption outside, hence why we haven't been able to go live more often this week, because the amount of power cuts and other little issues preventing going live as much as I want to. It's still going on, so this forthcoming week we should hopefully get next Friday and Saturday, maybe as a live stream, as I mentioned, because if we can do that, we will at least have a step forward from this bit of disruption. So welcome once again to the annex side of the tower. Welcome to Destiny 2 Renegades Zer's Reset Live once again. Can you believe it? It's been a week already. So once the disruption has died down a bit, as it were, we should be able to do more streaming as we, I usually do. So, so with the disruption being as it is, sadly, it's just affecting everything that I plan. So hence why we're doing things this way, just to be cautious in regards to disconnections and things like that. So Zer's here at this part of the tower.
I understood. I bring gifts of the 9, gifts you sorely need.
So each week Zer has a bit of gear for each of the classes. It usually isn't the same gear type for each of the classes. However, this week the hunters, it appears already, have 2 leg armors this week, which is a rare thing. The Titans, in regards to my Titan, have at least something different, and the Warlocks this week have exactly the same problem with the 2 identical slot pieces. Very strange. So, as I was saying, Zer usually has a different bit of gear for each of the classes. So the Titans this week have something different, at least. Nothing identical for the same gear slot. So they always start with Hunters, then they move on to Titans, and then on to Warlocks. So with the new leveling update for Zer's rank and different rewards. So as you buy stuff every week in Zer's reset, in his reset, helps towards leveling up, getting additional loot, weekly rewards, basically. So we more or less nearly reset his rank already, which is another thing that was the problem from ages ago, but at least it's slightly not as bad, but it still needs to be changed a bit just to make a bit more, take a bit longer to level, up with his rep and rewards. But so simple as that, really. So we buy things in exchange with strange coins, and he gives us stuff in return, as it were. And on top of that, obviously, we get additional rewards for buying stuff as well. So, like I said, we nearly reset his rank already, very quick. It's very scary, to be honest. So the idea is to spend 47 strange coins per reset week on a Friday. But before we decide how we're going to spend our 47 strange coins, we're going to go through the exact gear that's available for this reset Friday. So hunters kick off their gear with leg armor. So there is 2 identical pieces of leg armor, not the exact same one, but 2 exotic leg armor called different names, but basically for the same slot. So it does have a little description of what to maybe lean towards and choosing what mods you want. So it is entirely up to you. And then this is the new thing that I'm still trying to work out, really. The tuning mod sounds really cool. So that's part of the new stuff. And then obviously you're familiar with the minor mods. So, and as always, they've kept the new upgrade system, leveling system to at least level 5. If you got duplicates of the same piece of gear, you can merge them together, keeping the stats of the basically the high version will take over. But sometimes the high version has not as good stats as the lower version. So then it makes you have to think, do I want to have specific stats only for specific traits? It's all about deciding if you're happy with the certain stats on this pair rather than the new pair, as it were. And if they're not actually any different, you can just recycle both until you get, a pair of leg armor in regards to the hunter in this case. It is up to you what you decide. So, in regards to the appearance, since the new expansion went live, we do have this past appearance as well as I think it was this one. So these are the 2 that were there, but then we got these new ones. So looks sort of like a velociraptor sort of thing. And then we got this one. So even if you're happy with the appearance, new additions. So if you picked this one and then picked a different color, so at least it looks more cool, doesn't it? So it is up to you what color scheme you pick, or shader, as it's also known as. So you also got this one. That's part of the new ones that we picked. This one looks rather like Groot. That one's cool. It also depends what colour scheme you're going for, ladies and gentlemen. So they kick off their gear with leg armor, and then, like I said, unfortunately this week we have 2 leg armor pieces of gear for the hunters this week, as well as the warlocks, which we will come on to very soon. So same principle, it does have a little description what it may be more beneficial for in regards to the exotic gear. So the leg armor in this case will be more beneficial for maybe sometimes weapons and the equipment that you use to help. So you have tons of choices to pick, and then it is up to you which ones you pick anyway, but maybe go along with what it suggests as a little description. Usually just give a little hint usually what it suggests. And then the minor mod will work alongside these, and then the minor mod works alongside this, I guess, or might even work alongside the major mod as well, just in addition, really. So just making it more crazy and more powerful. So like I said with the appearance, so this is part of the old customization or transmog appearances, and then we had this one. So the new ones, so we still have like I said, the one that makes it look like a velociraptor sort of thing. Then we've got this one that looks really cool. So for example, if we pick that one and then change the color scheme, so it looks more balanced that way, doesn't it? So if we pick this one, that's really cool as well. This one's cool as well. But the only problem is it's got that bit of green down here to spoils it. And then this one, at least the green blends in, do you know what I mean? But it still looks like somebody sneezed on my hunter's leg armor. Just doesn't look right, does it? But it is up to you which one you pick. Like I said, just like the previous exotic gear, exactly the same. The major mod slots, it is up to you which ones you pick, so it's probably best to play around with it and then see which ones work best for your hunter in this case. So second class is always the Titan. So my main character is a Titan, so she has gauntlets to kick off her gear for this reset Friday. Was this reset? So like I said, it does give a little description what it suggests what you should maybe pick in regards to the mods, and then obviously with the tuning mod could work alongside that to help it make it even more powerful, for example, or resourceful for the team. And then obviously the minor mod could just be something that helps with, you know, additional stat that you might be short of in regards to that piece of exotic gear. Doesn't always have the same stats every time it does appear. Like I said about the hunter's bit of gear, every time this exotic bit of gear shows up, has different stats from the previous time, and it's not guaranteed. So it might even have better stats than the previous one. So then you can maybe keep it in the vault until you do find one that is to your liking in regards to the type of stats that you're trying to go for your Titan in this case. So same principle really. So the major mod slots do refer a lot to maybe special ammo or your special ability. So maybe pick something that will help towards that. Orbs of power as well. So with my main character being a Titan, of course, she has more customization, should I say, to choose. So, for example, these are a few of the previous appearances. This one as well. So, for example, we were happy with that appearance, and then change the color scheme. That looks rather cool, doesn't it? So it also depends what color scheme or shader scheme you're going for. So the second bit of gear for the Titans. So we had the Hunters 2 leg armor this week. So the second gear for the Titan this week is chest armor. So same principle, does have a, like always, a little description of what the piece of exotic gear has a trait, and sort of helps you in the sense if you're not familiar with which ones mods to pick. Pick ones maybe that will help with the type of subclass damage. So the Thunder Crash obviously refers to arc, so maybe change at least one of these major mods to arc related, maybe. And maybe Orbs of Power, maybe. And then the tuning mod, like I said, it's just, I think it depends also what stat is missing or lacking, should I say, in regards to what's over here that's got the least. So maybe pick something that has the least or helps towards the one that has the least, and same with the minor one. So the two the tuning mod as well as the minor could actually work together, maybe on top. For example, it is hard to understand what the tuning mod does, because we've never really had a situation where we had to test it out, really. So, default appearance for the chest armor looks rather basic, really, doesn't it? So we changed the color, so it looks a bit better, but still looks a bit crap, doesn't it? So we changed the color scheme. It looks more colorful now, doesn't it? But still, if you're not happy with that appearance, you can change it again. But then if you pick one that you know that's going to work better with the customization, see what I mean? That not all of them work really good, do they? So, Hunters have 2 leg armor pieces of gear this week. The Titan has gauntlets as well as chest armor this week. And on to the final class, the Warlocks. So they got 2 gauntlets this week, which is really weird. So starting with this one, looks really cool, doesn't it? So like I said, it does always have a little, usually a little description of which or the traits that the exotic gear has. So you can pick one mod that will work along for that, for example. So Orbs of Power, so anything that will help get your damage that will cause Orbs of Power to drop, for example. And then with the tuning mod, like I said, maybe the tuning mod refers to one of the traits that you haven't got a good percentage for, so that will help that. And then the minor mod next to it could work maybe with the tuning mod, maybe. So the 2 of them, the tuning mod as well as the minor mod, of course, work alongside the major mods that you select. So there's tons of choice, and it's all about testing out which one works best. So in regards to the appearance, so if you remember this appearance from the default, and also we had this one. So some of the new-ish appearances, that's one of the older ones, is this one, this one, and this one in regards to the Warlock. So, for example, we pick that one and then pick the color scheme. So that one looks quite cool because it changes color. So that sort of blends in. Or you can have that one. Quite cool. You can pick this one. So it does actually change the whole thing. So the gauntlets do all more or less change. So that's good. So it's up to you what color you pick, what mods you pick as well. It's all about testing out. So the final pair of gauntlets does refer to grenade damage here. So maybe pick any of these, really. Melee helps regen orbs of power, which does help get your traits back. For example, your cooldown for your grenade. So maybe this one as well. For the tuning, maybe. And then the minor one can help towards grenade regen, like these options here, for example. Like I was saying, so obviously with it being identical gauntlets, type of gear basically. So these are the original default appearances, and then they added these new ones to collect. So for example, if we pick that one, so like I said, sometimes the gear and the color scheme don't necessarily cover every part. That one looks alright, but I don't know if it changes color. No, it doesn't actually. So that looks alright, and then you got ones that really, I don't know, just don't know about that one. So, as a Warlock, ladies and gentlemen, you will have fun going through the entire list of color schemes to decide which one you want. So, just like I was saying, because it is exactly the same as the other gauntlets for the Warlock in this week's case, sometimes it doesn't have specific traits that it refers to different ones, so then you just adjust the mods to work alongside the ones that you're trying to achieve for your Warlock. So unfortunately this week we had the Hunters, who had 2 leg armor this week, the Titan, who had gauntlets, as well as gauntlets that had yes, gauntlets and chest armor this week. So like I was saying, the Hunters had 2 leg armor pieces, and then obviously the Warlocks had 2 gauntlets, literally. And it is also the mark, which is basically whatever is your subclass or main class, it refers to the mark that you wear around your waist, having random traits as well. So as we said, we have to spend 47 strange coins every single time. So you can buy any of these, costing you 41 strange coins. And you also have strange offerings as well, as it were. So you can buy Ascending Shard, individually costing you 41 strange coins, or other resources like enhancement cores that will cost you 5 strange coins. And this one will cost you 7. And some glimmer, this one will cost you 5, and this one will cost you 11. For those who do like raids and very difficult dungeons, high tier raids as well, as it were, you get this additional loot card. I guess it's probably the easiest way to say it, and that will cost you 41, but you're guaranteed to get really good gear from it. So, Also, you can buy individual engrams, strange gift in return, as it were. for 1 strange coin. So the requirement for the Favour of the Nine buff every single Friday is to spend at least 47 strange coins. So it is up to you how you spend your 47. And also there is the other options to buy other things as well. So legendary armor engram as well as legendary weapon engram individually costing you well, for the weapons engram is 7 strange coins, where the armor costs 17 per strange engram. But I think they've limited to 1 of each. So if we picked selected this one and the main exotic one above, so that one costs 17 as well. So you can only get specific exotic gear maybe and exotic armor as well. So these are just an idea of what ones you can get. It isn't guaranteed that you're going to get any of them. So if you want to buy the individual exotic weapons individually, so you have the Hawkman hand cannon, which doesn't seem to disappear. Alongside this week the Cerberus +1 auto rifle, and we have the Fighting Lion grenade launcher this week. We also have the Colony grenade launcher as well, so we've got 2 grenade launchers this week. And then obviously the catalyst this week. We have the tractor cannon catalyst as well as the Fafnir catalyst as well. Interesting. It's interesting. So if you need to get any of these, actually we do need to get this one, but we haven't got the mod to get it. So like I was saying, you can buy individual exotic weapons as well, costing 17 per one, or the armor underneath costing you more expensive, 29. So if you're missing chest helmet, for example, or gauntlets, still costs you 29 per time you pick that bit of gear. Chest armor in this case 29, leg armor 29, as well as the mark 29. So it is up to you how you spend your, as it were, 47 strange coins. So we're going to do things a bit straightforward. So we can buy the ascending shard.
If the Nine wanted this, you would not have it.
And we're going to buy. Hold a minute. We're just going to come out of that. So it is asking us to reset his rank. So before we buy more things, we're going to have to get rid of one of these ciphers, which is a bit of a pain in the backside because we are maxed out. So you can only get 5 every time. So like I said, we will get the this one, and it will reset his rank as well.
It was never
back to the beginning. So sometimes it doesn't change this at all, but it appears with us resetting his rank already. Hasn't took long at all. A couple of visits really. We are already getting rewards for that. So what we can do is ensure that we've spent the 47 now. So we spent 41, so we've still got another 5 or so to buy.
May it change your fate.
So we spent 46 coins out of the required 47. So now we're going to spend just 1 individual strange coin in exchange for a strange gift.
Accept it from
Here
the
we are.
9.
So it's not always guaranteed you're going to get anything cool or useful, really, basically. So, like I said, this is now available to click on. As simple as that for this reset.
The 9 meant for you
So
to
if you
have
have
that.
plenty of strange coins still, you can spend them all and then just rebuild getting them again for preparation for next time you see next Friday. So we do have plenty of rewards to get from there. And we also got this crap that we don't need, so we got a bow that we don't need, so we can sort of put that into the vault as well. So simple as that. So we say thank you to Zer. So next time we're in Destiny 2 Renegades on a Friday, Zer's Reset Live, we will have definitely different gear. Hopefully each of the classes will have something different. It is rare that, you know, the classes occasionally have exactly the same bit of gear type. In a row, for example, it's very rare. So we're going to put that into the boat. So with the gear that we've got, so instead of just getting rid of it, we're going to put it into the vault. These two, hold on a minute. So we're still trying to get a high version of gear to upgrade the helmet here, so we can recycle that because that was really low version. So that one's quite high. So we can still upgrade gear, so we'll put that into. So we more or less got all the gear. I'm gonna get rid of that. Put that into the boat. Yes, I think it's just the helmet that we need to upgrade. So the sources of Heroes 2026, the gear for this year, obviously we haven't fully, as well as the mark round, upgraded the marks. So we have a chance to upgrade the mark now with one of these. So we exchange it with Glimmer and enhancement cores, which we've got a shitload of enhancement cores. So now we can put this into the vault. So it's just the helmet that we need to upgrade in regards to this year's basically Solstice gear. Be nice to get that upgraded. So we will probably get some more stuff. So I do hope you enjoyed this reset. So that part of the stream is always very, very short and sweet, as it were. But you know, the whole point was this reset. We always do this every Friday, as well as we do some Crucible Gambit, as well as technically a live Nightfall run as well. So we're going to go on to the next part of tonight's dramatics. So with this reset week, I am not sure what's available in regards to the Crucible reset. So let's have a look, shall we? So we do have Control, we have Rumble, we have the competitive. I guess that's sort of like Clash, really. So maybe do that. It's not like we're going to do really well. Control we're very familiar with. Yeah, we see how this goes. So with the Eververse resetting every Tuesday, usually of the same reset week that we do Zer's Reset Live, I do apologize. They keep making the noise. So this is what's available for this week's reset. So they do have daily rewards as well for those who. So this part of the new changes. So the daily rewards change every day. So we do have this one appearance. And we do have the ship, but we have already got it. So there is this other ship. So until we have collected all the ships, I won't get other things like different appearance for our ghost. So if you got a reverse engram, you can trade it for any of these. So as we complete the weekly rewards, we also get a chance to build on the current season of Triumph. And in regards to this mini season hub, this helps towards this for the week, but it isn't a massive issue if you haven't got time that week, because there isn't actually a date for the current main season of Triumph at all, it seems. So today is our only visit to Destiny 2 Renegades. So this might get slightly completed, but obviously not as much for the week. But it doesn't matter because we're still getting the weekly rep in the short bit of time that we actually are in Destiny 2, which is really weird. So we also have Gambit to do, so we will do 4 of them. So during Xer's Reset Live, we always do 4 of each for this side of Crucible and 4 of this side of Crucible. If this side has issues, we always go back. We always have something to fall back on if there's a problem, because in the past there used to be massive problems in regards to waiting ages, which is all about not just connection issues, but player issues as well, literally. And then afterwards we will head into the live Nightfall run, as it were. So this is what the new update in regards to Destiny 2 map, with Earth, and you have the moon, you have all the previous expansions, going all the way back to the Red War. But they have got rid of a few places, which is a shame because they didn't need to do that.
Clash.
Oh.
Nothing to help you but your team and your weapon. Fight!
Oh, crap. I did think it was 6v6, but it's actually 3v3. Oh, how nice! So it could be over very quickly, but it is just the participating main point of importance than doing really well. Ah, he didn't die. That was weird. He should have died, but... yeah, so this version of Clash is just a shame because they can just make it more chaotic if they switch off the indicator, because obviously the other team members, as it were, know where we are. That's why they're doing so well, because they know exactly where the crap we are. So it might appear they're really, really good, but they're not actually really good at all. They're just getting bloody help.
Nice.
Which is defeats the purpose of doing PvP, really. That was so funny! Just shot you in the face. Just seemed to be one-sided, didn't it? But bear in mind, I don't care about how we do, because it's all about the XP for the week. So even doing this and doing really terrible, in my case I always do, doesn't matter really, because it's part of the weekly rep, even though we're just having this very, very short visit in this part of Crucible, which is really weird. How dare you! So, like I was saying, it might appear that the team is really, really good, but they're not. Oh, sorry, did I shoot you in the face? You know what I mean? You're just not...
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
He was chasing me. Like I said, you know, it's not the fact that they think they're mint. You know what I mean? But they've just got help. You know, indication where we are, which defeats the purpose really of PvP, as I always say, spoils it. Ah!
5 minutes.
They should have won by now. I don't understand how they haven't won. So you get to see this version of Clash, which is really, really shit.
This time.
Oh, they're having a little dance, I see.
You lost this contest. So what? Fight again.
So this is what's really weird. So we will go into control just to see if it improves. So just doing that one bit of Crucible, even though we didn't win or anything, has helped towards the mini weekly requirement. See what I mean? Which helped towards this and then helped towards this. Sometimes people try to just maybe get Bright Dust for the week. Is an idea. So I was thinking next Saturday, for example, we could go back into Destiny 2 Renegades storyline and continue that to try to continue getting it completed. So we have made really good progress in regards to the current storyline in regards to Destiny 2 Renegades. So we will have sort of like 2 visits of this really, but bear in mind one will be like Xer's Reset and some Crucible and Gambit for the week, and then bit of the storyline on Saturday, for example. That was the idea. Then some more Crucible and Gambit. So when we do Xer's Reset Live a week today, for example, we will see potentially different things available to do in regards to the Crucible reset. So this might be totally different next week, but it is rare that it stays the same, of course, with the updates that they brought in to Destiny 2. So the Season of Triumph been going on for a few weeks now at least, but like I said, this season doesn't actually have a date at all next to it, because usually it does, but now I think they've got to a point where they're just leaving it to extend as long as possible so millions of players can get it done when they can, basically. It is up to you how fast you get this all completed, of course, because you get different rewards per tier, all the way up to 100, and then you get the additional bonuses on top of that up to 110. But every time you get past 100, it will take you really long just to get to maybe 103, for example. But you still get plenty of goodies, as it were, for your efforts. And if you're constantly doing Crucible and Gambit all week, you're going to smash it very quickly. Which is the problem that they brought in, that they had to fix, because previous seasons I think one of the previous seasons I got over 200. Got a bit pointless, you know what I mean? So they've made massive changes just to ensure at least it's constantly changing that way. So with the changes that they brought in last time, Edge of Fate, they knew that, you know, they had to make massive changes in regards to this, so they have listened, but they still need to fix Crucible, because momentum control when it's there is really good. That is the best thing out the entire lot, other than Mayhem. Really, Mayhem's fun, but it just spoils it when everyone knows where you are. The word Mayhem means, you know, they shouldn't know where you are, really, should they? So you've seen one of my old previous ships that I got. We will have a look at the Eververse a bit more detail. Maybe get another ship, but it's not necessarily important that way, because the good thing is with the changes, you can build up your Bright Dust, in my character's case, and then buy something, or buy the ship that I want through getting engrams from the season rewards rather than other ways. So you have different ways of getting your little rewards that you want, maybe, which is great, because a lot of players prefer just doing Crucible all week. Some of them prefer doing this side of Crucible all week. Some prefer doing the Nightfall run or the Nightfall playlists. Others do raids and dungeons with their guilds. Unlike me, I don't have a fucking guild. So even though I'm actually part of a guild that I've never seen any other member on. So hence why I haven't done any raiding for like about 6 years or something. So, control.
B captured. You
So I knew
have
where he
advantage.
was, so I scared him. Ah! Buggered off somewhere. So we have to capture the flag. Bit like in Halo, you know. But
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
I guess in Halo we don't necessarily have the problem of they know where you are. They shouldn't know where you are.
Zone B
Ah!
lost.
So they all knew I was coming to give them a punch in the face.
Zone C captured. You
It didn't
have zone
fucking work,
advantage.
like, did it? I always say this, they should switch off guns and stuff and just use your fists. Melee sesh. Because it's, you know, more fun that way. All you're hearing is punching all the time. Do you know what I mean? Me on my head.
Zone C lost.
Who?
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Strengthen your guardian. Excellent.
How the fucking kill me when I... So, like I say, the indicator's on, so they know where everyone is. So it is still chaos, but it's still less chaotic than knowing where exactly you're gonna sneak up on them. Like, for example, I'm sneaking up on this player, and he's gonna fucking know it. See what I mean? See what I mean? He knew where I was, but he didn't kill me, so it's quite funny in that sense. But do you see what I mean? Fallout, for example, we had that fun issue of not knowing where any of the other players were during the PvP and stuff. I mean, that's what PvP should be like. Woo! Little shit. That piece of shit killed me. So I just thought hopefully this weekend coming, we should be able to at least do 2 streams this whole coming week. So we basically will be heading into technically July of 2026 already. Can you believe it? It's like July nearly already. So once the mess is finished outside near where I live, it is fucking annoying. It's like a giant hole down the street, and I walked past it earlier and they were all just looking in it, like, or standing there looking at it. I was like,
Zone C lost. Zone advantage.
yes, and what you can do about it.
Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war.
Fuck.
Zone A lost.
Ah, fucking you, well. And he nicked my heavy ammo, so every time you die with heavy ammo in your possession, you... Oh! That shit! Kill him! Or kill her. Could be a female, but I bet it's a female player that killed
5
me again.
minutes left.
I always get
Keep
killed
it
by
up.
female players. I don't know why. They don't like me.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, our
Zone
teammates having a little
advantage is
time.
yours. Zone B lost.
Who's shooting? Somebody shot me. Who was it? Here is that piece of shit that shot me. Come on, own up. Ah, I didn't do anything. How come when I throw a grenade it doesn't do a fucking thing, but when they throw a grenade it bloody blows me up? Fucking shit, isn't it? So we probably will do more Crucible next. Well, this type of Crucible if Mayhem isn't there next week. Oh! I was hunting that SOB down, but failed miserably. So during Zer's Reset Live, we always do 4 of each, regardless if it's already an instance that's already begun. Miss! So if you capture all the zones, you get a power play. Huh? My teammate was just lying on the floor. Somebody shot him. So I've got my super, which is an arc super. Oh, did that fucking hurt? I'll fucking get you, you shit. So we killed a few with my super, which is really cool. So that is sometimes a little requirement for the week. We will probably do another 2 more of this for this side of Crucible, and then see what happens if Gambit has an issue. Aye? Ah! How come he didn't die? Interesting.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
So they have increased the amount of kills required, but they needed to make it even more epic. You know, like 1,000 or whatever, because it is only up to about 200, and that's not epic, really, is it?
You captured Zone C.
Oh
you
shit!
have advantage.
Somebody's got the
Keep it up,
super.
and victory is yours.
Who is it?
Zone B lost.
Ah! Ooh, Lord of the Stinks, huh? Serves you right.
1 minute. You have this.
So, like I said, it's not always about winning. It's just, in my character's case, it's about participating. Try not to die too many times, but that's fucking gone out the window.
You have zone advantage.
Eee!
Zone C lost.
Serves you right. Stink. I'm going to try to capture this flag, and we should get
30
our
seconds
point.
stand between you and victory.
Eee! Nearly got the point there. So if we capture that flag, we get the point. I like how the team's just diving on them.
End them. A victory
Oh
well
dear, I
executed.
think we killed him. Well, that was quite funny in a sense, but embarrassing for his
Your
team.
victory
But
gives the city hope, Guardian.
like I said, they know where each of the players are. So sometimes it could be really personal. So we have to hand out medals. We never have enough medals to hand out. Never. Doesn't make any sense, does it? No. So we will go into another 2 controls to complete this side of Crucible. So this forthcoming week, you know, going to be okay to do what I suggested. So Zers Reset live next Friday, and then obviously with us not technically going into Destiny 2 Renegades on Reset Tuesday coming, we will be just going in on Saturday, seeing how much we can get done. So we will do some of the storyline and some Crucible and Gambit. So basically like a top up of what we've done for this forthcoming week. And then after that, we will see what we can get available in regards to next live stream after that. So hopefully we can start getting back to a full week reset again and again and again, for example, without a disruption. So this is a great example where we have joined an instance already in progress, which doesn't matter because we always do things like this in regards to Zers Reset Live. If it was a live from Reset Tuesday itself, we will do additional more, but for the purposes of the live stream, it doesn't matter because we have already done the instance from scratch already, which has been rather eventful, hasn't it?
Zone C lost.
So it might appear really epic, but
You captured Zone A. You
so bear in mind our team members are always going to get hunted, aren't they?
Zone B lost.
So using heavy ammo is really rare, but fun. Just sneaking around. See? Knows where I was. Spars it, doesn't it? Oh dear, did you get shot? So at least this map's different. We seem to be on oh, Jupiter. But we're not on Jupiter, we're near Jupiter. And then I got fucking shot.
You have zone advantage.
I think we're on Io actually, which is a moon of Jupiter. Jupiter has billions of moons.
Zone A lost.
So we were on Europa, but I think that might be Saturn's moon,
You have zone advantage.
if I'm know correctly. But bear in mind, there's so many moons to go. It's a shame we can't visit every moon, isn't it? It'd just be really cool. So before we were on Mars, more
5 minutes left.
so the idea
Keep
is,
it up.
like I said, during control, we try to capture the flag, as it were, in a group of us. So if all 5 of us capture it, we get like 5 points.
Zone C lost.
But if only 2 of us capture it, 2 points is added to the score, even if we capture it. So
You
this
captured Zone B.
sometimes defeats the purpose of fuck. Having a great start to the instance, do you know what I mean? So sometimes we like behind already in the score at the beginning of the instance where you want to try to get maximum points. And you're thinking, well, whose idea was that? Do you know what I mean? It just makes no sense, man. What? Oh shit. I'm just got a super and I'm gonna
That's
kill
a power play.
everyone.
Now hold.
So even though this began,
Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.
gives them hope, does it? Gives them entertainment because I'm dissociate. So like I was saying before, hardly any medals, or I should say not enough bloody medal. So you go into another control, and if Gambit, like I said, has issues, we will just go back into this side of Crucible just to make up for it. So, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, this ship is one that I got from ages ago, and we did get additional ships last week. So we got this one, and we also got this one. So with the season content and rewards update, so we get a chance to get usually Evervis engram, which helps us get, you know, specific ship if we want, for example, that's available. So I think we still have to wait a little bit longer to level 29 before we get another Evervis engram. So we do have gear that we don't need. So every time we do recycle gear that we get, we get rep to help Banshee level up his leveling system as well. So basically I think all the vendors are linked together now. If I can sort of understand that now, so that's good. Ooh, so Lord Chaxel gave us something. So we got some more strange coins in preparation for Zay's reset next Friday. So regards to the, for example, these exotic engrams, we can use it to buy other things that we might not have from Raoul, who has a list of stuff, but I think we can also buy other things with the engram, exotic engram anyway, but not in this list. So the annoying thing is we still can only get 5 ciphers. With the exotic well, ascending shards, but yes, so when you get exotic gear and armory and weaponry, you can use the basically the ascending alloy and the ascending shard, the enhancement prism, the enhancement the upgrade module, just to upgrade stuff. You know, it's just insane. But like I said, we can only get 5 of these ciphers and only about 50 of these, I think. Same with these. This should be about 1,000. This should be 1,000 as well. All of them should be like 1,000 because basically we can get a shitload of these. So why can't we get a shitload of the other stuff? Because we spend absolutely shitload of enhancement costs just to upgrade weapons. Never mind armor. You know. Doesn't make any sense because we need them to upgrade gear. Sorry for speaking with my gob full, but it's very confusing.
Control.
Because sometimes we have to spend like what 30 enhancement cores per exotic armor that we get from, you know, for example, from Zer, for example.
And hold them to your last breath.
So welcome to Control once again, different map. I think we're on Titan this time.
Enemy claims zone A.
So all 6 of us capture the zone.
Enemy claims captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Not always straightforward here. It might appear to be very straightforward, but it's not. So I'm going to try to help my teammate get the flag. I'll probably get fucking shot.
You captured Zone B. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, they're coming to attack us. So like I said, they know where we are, so this is what spoils it. And we know where they are. But when momentum control's on, it is the best thing ever because no one knows where anyone is. That's how Crucible should be. So just the two of us here. It's like a song. So we only got 2 points there. Because the other team members were off trying to murder, as it were. So there's 3 of us here. I like how that individual went after me and not killed my teammates when I wasn't the one that shot him before. Do you know what I mean? So I died for something that wasn't even my fucking fault. It was my teammate that shot you, not me. But I still got fucking killed for it.
You captured Zone B. You
disgraceful.
It is lost, but the battle is still close.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you now for that.
Zone B lost.
Oh, just you fucking wait. Like I said, it's just a bit of fun. So, if we get a power play, we could catch up with the points.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage. Zone A lost.
They're always trying to be fucking annoying, aren't they? Like I said, you can't win them all, but if we can at least help the team as much as possible. Oh, sorry.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Nice. Who are you shooting at?
Zone C lost.
Oh, you fuck. I was chasing after him as well. Because I thought you might have been distracted, but no. He got me.
Zone A captured. You
So
have
the team are
advantage.
doing well, gaining the zones, but we're losing
Zone
them.
B lost. Only 5 minutes left.
So like I was saying, it might appear they're doing really mint, the team, but the fact is everyone knows where everyone is, so obviously it's going to have its pluses and minuses, isn't it? So they know we're all here, the flag here, so it's a sort of like just wait for them to turn up, basically. So hopefully we can kill them and get the points back that we've lost. Ew, smoshy pants, eh? Oh, that was funny, you fucking missed. Well, that was very embarrassing, because you fucking missed. So I'm gonna hopefully get my super before this ends, and then we're going to get some additional murders. Hey!
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Yeah, did I?
You captured Zone B.
Oh! Where's he? Ah! So I've got my super, so I'm just waiting for some little shits to come near me and then gonna electrocute them. So I haven't changed my subclass from Arc at all. I just kept it on Arc for today's purposes. For this side of Crucible. So when we go into Gambit, I might be able to change it. At least change it to maybe Strand or something.
Don't let your enemy take
Ooh!
without a fight.
That little shit.
Zone A lost.
Just you fucking wait. I'm gonna cast my super now and really annoy you. Ah!
Zone C lost. Power
When I can.
enemy has
Piece of shit. Like, ah, what a fucking shame.
Zone B captured. Your defeated. Fight again.
Oh, I never even got a chance to cast my super. Yeah, I had no one to kill with.
Zones are your
Which was a
lifeline.
shame.
Keep fighting. You'll get it.
You can click on this side of Crucible again, click Control. So, like I said, it might appear that the team was really mint, but they weren't. Just the fact they were acting as if they were, and that's what winds up a lot of players. So even though we only been in Crucible briefly this week, literally, we've done a massive portion for the reset week requirement already, which is very scary to think how just a little short visit we have done a lot already. It is really scary, to be honest. So this is part of the the new updates that they introduced from the Witch Queen expansion, and just build on it really. So when we headed into Final Ship and Edge of Fate as well, these became much better. And then regards to Destiny 2 Renegades, they just made it even more much well better in regards to how fluent it is, the way it runs, because it used to be really as a what's the word, it wasn't really stable at sometimes. So we got some more chronologue, so we can also use the chronologue currency to buy other things. So maybe we can buy Eververse engram with them, maybe, just to help us maybe get ships that we want. So, like I was saying with the Eververse reset on Tuesday, so the updates since Renegades went live, obviously. So offers reset daily. Well, these ones. So these are usually with if you have silver, plenty of silver basically. But if you only got what's the word? Bright Dust. You can usually buy stuff with Bright Dust. So I'm just trying to find one. So we do have the option to buy stuff this way as well. So there's usually a Bright Dust option as well. For example, in this case, we do have this appearance set. You know, you can buy it via Bright Dust in this case. So you have to go to the archive, which is the new changes. So these are past sets for your character. So a lot of them from different things, such as Mortal Kombat, etc. So we do have this really cool one. Ooh. We also have this one as well. Solstice one from previous Solstice set. It's not loading up properly because we are about to head into an instance. So after this instance, we will try Gambit and see if we can do at least one Gambit. So you get to see what it's like. So what I'm going to do in this case, we can change it to Strand, so you get to see it here. And then obviously in Gambit you can see Strand a bit more. So we do have this one as well to recycle. So like I was saying about the recycling, more stuff we recycle helps Banshee and helps us get additional rewards too, so it helps everyone. But I think all the vendors are all linked together now, so even though we might spend a lot of time with Zer, for example, during this reset, of course, but it appears that the other ones have the rewards as well, so everyone has the rewards shared. Maybe. Piece of shit for killing me. So we are in Sabathun's throne world for this final bit of well, this side of Crucible for now. So we will see what happens when we go on to Gambit, if it's just going to be stable. That's the other thing that's been really, I can't even speak, really good in regards to the quick changes. Sometimes the server crashes, but that has been well fixed as it went in from Edge of Fate into Destiny 2 Renegades, and you know, on top of that, occasionally there is a bug, but obviously it's not like so bad that we have to quit for a day, which happened in the past, which was a pain in the arse.
Zone B lost.
Where are they at? Will you stop shooting me? Because I... No. You need to know where the fuck he was.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
Who's shooting me? Some little shit is shooting me. I don't know who it is. Ah! How come he didn't die? This is where it's very confusing. Because you do the damage to kill them, but it doesn't kill them. So, why do they survive? You know what I mean? Are we doing things wrong? Where's that shit? That was shit. Eee. I wasn't going after you. See what I mean? Get killed for nothing. So we're going to try to capture the flag. I'm the only one here. Hopefully my teammate will come and help us. But fortunately, I haven't been murdered, because usually that's the case. I get a flag and get murdered, usually straight away.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
So Lord Shax will be really good at the airport, wouldn't he? Losing things. So when Iron Banner's on reset, that will be really good as well. Yay! We got
That's
a little
power play.
shit.
You took them, now hold them. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
Woo!
Zone A lost.
Oh. Didn't fucking help me, did you? No. How can I kill you from that far away? I don't understand. Didn't even know where he fucking was. Just said I was dead. Oh yeah. Have that in your face.
Zone B lost.
See what I mean? They should just have melee sesh, because then punching each other, everyone punching each other, it's just more fun. Everyone can use weapons, bazookas, swords, etc. Do you know what I mean?
You're falling behind.
How are we behind?
Only 5 minutes left.
There, we didn't capture the zone, then lost it. Huh? I didn't understand
You
that.
have advantage. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Chasing after this. Whoa. Ah! Seems the team's more on this side, I don't know why. It is different every time you do the instance, but... I think it missed.
Zone G lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Oh, sorry. That was quite funny. I like how he didn't even pay attention where I was.
You have zone advantage.
Oh dear. Ah! Oh, that bloody little shit. That was quite funny. See that little shit's behaviour? Very disgraceful.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
So the other annoying thing is, players cheat
Captured
as
zone
well. Ladies and gentlemen, they do. They really, really do.
3
They
minutes.
don't need to fucking cheat, but they still fucking cheat. And then they wonder why they get suspended. And they're like, well, because you bloody cheated. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Zone B captured.
fucking
You
dumb
have
as
zone
anything.
advantage.
Ah! He fucked up somewhere. How many times do I have to fucking punch you? Jesus. Talk about fucking
Zone B
cheating.
lost.
Ain't. What? So I've got my super, my strand super, which is really
Zone
cool
C
because you can cut them
You
up.
have zone advantage.
Oh, sorry, did I cut your fucking face?
One after another.
Piece of shit. Oh, sorry.
Zone
Ah!
captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
So you got to see the Strand Super, so you will see that in Gambit. So I have to be honest, it's been rather entertaining this, even though full of mysterious shenanigans as well. Have they been cheating? But also they know where everyone is, so it still doesn't make any sense either, does it? But you lost the zone. Oops, excuse me, I'm a bit. Ooh, heavy ammo. Yay. So that's part of the changes as well in regards to Crucible. They made heavy ammo drops more frequent as well. It just makes it even more explosive if you do have, of course.
Zone B lost.
Ah! Fuck! Like a bazooka or something, you know, long range. Heavy. Because then you can do a lot of damage. And they could be very shocked as well.
You captured Zone C.
So it's not, like I said, a must to win, but in my character's case, it's all about the fun. So even though we've just been in Destiny 2 Renegades briefly today, literally, we've done a lot for the week already, which is very scary to think how quickly we've got the
rise from this loss and fight again.
Requirement for it. So they didn't quite get the points, but I think it's a draw because we did really well there, in fairness.
That you can win. Fight another.
So we're going to go into Gambit. So we're going to say thank you to our teammate. So we have to hand out medals, which, like I said before, we never have enough medals. So we're going to click on Gambit. So the new changes is everything's in one place. So we can click on Gambit. Same principle. Mixture of PvP with PvE, but instead of having to capture the flag with our teammates, we're having to collect motes, deposit them. First to 100 motes to get the primeval up first gets a chance to kill their primeval first. So we've got tons of little rewards for the season. You don't have to necessarily collect any of this if you're not too bothered at all. But you do get other rewards that help. Like I said, you know, the weekly requirement. So every week you have to try to get this to 20, which can be done very quickly, which is so scary. Even though we, or my character, it's only in today for a teeny bit. So this is for the entire week, never mind this for today. So next Friday we will do this as well. So we will make a start of this again for the new reset week. And then on Saturday, day after, fingers crossed, we will head into Destiny 2 Renegades officially for the storyline part first, and then head back into Crucible and Gambit for that. See how much further forward we can get.
Ooh, I got loose and hive coming for you.
So we're against the Hive to kick off Gambit.
Sharpened by the light. Should be one hell of a fight. Transmat ready. Do I know what happens to the moats you bank? Not even a little. But I do know it pays. That's enough for me.
So we're against a loosened Hive. So it's a faction of the Hive that went to help the Witness in regards to Destiny 2 final ship. haven't even collected anymore. Oh, we got 2. Fucking hell.
Hostiles at the tree.
So with a loosened hive, they have a ghost like what we have when we die, which is part of the mystery around the storyline for Final Shape. But they got that idea from Beyond Light, and it's scary to think that the hive were trying to learn how to resurrect like what we do with our ghosts. So our ghosts resurrect us. So we don't kill the Lucent Hive ghost. The Lucent Hive will respawn. The elite, anyway.
Portal's ready. Don't forget to bring a gift. Allies headed to the other side. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Ah,
Invader
shit.
inbound. Hunt.
We have an enemy invader.
Find a high-value target. Give 'em hell.
Where's he at?
Your allies down, but they
Fucking went after me. So this is where it's just a bit of a shame because they know where you are.
Your team smoked the invader. That stain ain't coming out. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the
So
block.
we don't clear the blockers at the bank, we start losing motes. So I lost 10 motes, it's so fucking unfair. But with the catch-up mechanics they introduced into Gambit, it sometimes doesn't matter because the catch-up mechanics help us get caught up, which is really interesting. Part of the new update in regards to fair play mechanics.
If they kill it, they win. Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a Primeval. Your allies down, but
Ah! Yes! Fuck! Fuck. Fucking killing me in one hit. Ah, fuck. Ooh. Fucking turd.
portal's active. Time to choose. Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a
Oh,
Primeval.
I've lost a lot of
Allies
motes
headed
in
to
this
the
fucking
other side.
first one. Damn me.
Not out of this yet. Fill that Primeval.
So, we have our Primeval up as well. So, you can't do any damage to the Primeval unless you get rid of the envoy. Well, it's been a fucking great start.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy.
So, I've lost, like, a lot of motes. Where's the fucking invader? Still hard to know where he fucking is. Where's he fucking at? Well, this has been a fucking great gambit.
Your allies invading. They mean business. Your allies down, but they managed to kill. The enemy team's about to win this.
Of course they are.
And that's it. Opposing
Yeah,
team
me.
took out their Primeval.
Oh, it's fucking unfair. So we're going to click on Gambit again and do another one because that was this fucking shit. So we do another 3 more for tonight's purposes. 4 more if we have to, like we did before. So I died and lost a lot of fucking mods. I'm not happy with that. So, like I was saying about recycling bits of gear and weaponry that we don't need, Banshee's rep increases as well. We're still trying to get another helmet. That's a 550. Everything else is at least 540. 550 mainly. So, like I was saying about these engrams, so at the end of tonight's stream, I will see if there's anything at the tower that maybe can help with that. So Ryo has often gear and shaders and things like that that we can exchange for exotic engrams. Maybe they've changed it so we can get other stuff as well. Maybe some more, you know, chronolog currency. Maybe some more, you know, bright dust. I'm not sure. Usually they don't have that option to convert other resources to bright dust or anything, but we get a shitload of glimmer anyway, so we should be able to convert glimmer into maybe the chronolog currency, for example. So with regards to the momentum or monument of triumph, so new changes, so they've got something at the tower that can give us different rewards, so we might be able to get additional other ships this week as well, or progress towards that. So we're trying to get a 550 helmet to upgrade this at least. So who are going to begin for this one, eh? And I'm hoping I don't lose fucking loads of mods again.
Enough fooling around. Falling on the horizon. Diffusing a Shank's explosive sounds clever, but it ain't worth the trouble. Get ready for transmat. The hall's getting hungry, hero. Feed it some motes, will you?
It's interesting it's the same map. Sometimes, usually, it's not the same map. But different pests. So we're against the Fallen for Gambit number 2.
Hostiles at the tree.
You're against the annoying Lucent Hive.
Incoming wave in the ruin.
So, same principle. First to get 100 motes banked, gets the or their primary vote. I'm hoping to be able to deposit my motes without being fucking murdered.
Hostiles at the tree.
Huh?
Portals up. Your allies invading the other side.
Okay. We can hand this in. So we're going to try to deposit these before the enemy team send a blocker. Yay! Didn't lose any more. Good. It's not fun when you're losing. Just like one before I lost the war.
Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers.
So we have an
Enough to pull
invader.
a primeval. Bank those moats. Invader on the field. Careful.
Huh?
Ah!
But I didn't have any more, so it didn't matter if he killed me. So usually you kill players that has plenty of morts on them. I had no morts and he still fucking shot me. So I'm going to invade and try to shoot him back.
Hostiles at the tree. This is what the team rebels.
Mint.
High value target neutralized. Hey, your team has enough to pull a primeval.
So they
Portal's active. Time to choose violence.
let's step far ahead.
Your allies invade. They mean business. Not out of this yet. Kill that primeval.
So they should have won by now, but with the catch-up mechanics we actually get our primeval up as well. Which is part of the fair play thing. It's really cool.
Your allies down, but they got 2 kills. Compromise. Focus your fire. Opposing team's about to win. I got a call.
Well, neither one.
Melted their primeval.
They got that primeval. I should say we got our primeval up as well, which is a positive. So Gambit number 3 coming up, even though that was really terrible, but it's all about the fun, isn't it, really? Or in my case, dying. I just don't know. I don't know how much I try not to die. Oh, we still haven't got a high level helmet yet. But we're getting high level of the other things, but not the helmet. So who we're going to face for this next Gambit? Probably similar little ships. So we actually at a different map, but same principle. Drifter will tell us who we will be facing.
Enough fooling around. Hive, bring a sword.
So against the normal hive rather than the
If you see one hive
Lucent
soldier,
hive.
100 more are waiting for you that you don't see yet. All right, hold
Same
on
principle.
to something. Give me those moats, and I'll make you rich, sister. I promise.
So we're here on Titan, I believe. Or is it Iron? So similar to the hive before, but these are the normal ones.
Coming in command.
Lucent hive were the enhanced version of them. I guess more powerful as well. But the Hive are still powerful in their own right as well, the normal Hive, and the deal with them is still a problem. So we've got something to throw. A strand block thing, or strand grenade, I guess. It can stun them or do additional damage. Ah, fuck. Now we've got another invader ship. Who can try? Oh, we got massive mode. So we were having fun trying to hide from the invader pest. So we're going to deposit these. So sends a blocker to their side of the instance. So they can't deposit anything until they get rid of it. Basically the same thing when we have a blocker on our side. Where's he at? Oh, hello. Oh, you bloody little shit. Ah, they got that primeval. Ah, it's been a lot of fun still. Even though I've done so shit, I don't care. So I'm going to deposit these and hopefully we get our primeval up, or as near as possible getting our primeval up. So our teammates invading.
Burn that primeval to the ground.
Dealing with the taken envoys are fucking annoying. Ah, that was a shame.
Primeval compromised. Take it out.
But that was quite fun. Even though we didn't win or anything, but it's not all about winning. So, final gambit for today. So next Friday we will do this again, just to see if we can make a bit of progress. So in addition to next Friday, well, like I said, next Friday's stream, next Saturday, basically a week tomorrow, we will head back into Destiny 2 Renegades up to now, and do some of the storyline and continue our Crucible for the week. Potentially we can get it maybe completed just in them 2 little visits for the week, for example. So we will do plenty of Crucible and Gambit, and then a live Nightfall run, as it were. So they made massive changes to the Nightfall playlist, so it's sort of random, so that's good. And it isn't just the other familiar Nightfall runs that we do other missions and stuff, which still counts towards a Nightfall, I guess. So they've just added everything in regards to that. So more about that after this. So after this gambit, we will do what I just said, a live Nightfall run, as it were. So I don't know if the playlist resets daily rather than weekly. So usually the Nightfall does reset every day, but I don't know if the changes that they introduced for Destiny 2 Renegades major update anyway has this enhanced that, maybe? I have no idea. Because I haven't been into Destiny 2 every single day, so I can't really tell you about that, if that's true.
Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching.
Oh, Scorn to end Gambit for today.
You'd think we'd have run out of Scorn by now. How are they breeding?
So I'm going to switch my subclass to Arc. Preparation for the Nightfall
Transmat is go.
instance.
They say you're the best, hero. Bank those motes and prove it.
I wouldn't say I'm the best, like. I'd say I'm the best at fucking dying. So the first, Crucible Gambit, as it were, in this instance. Fucking lost loads of notes, didn't I? So against the Scorn to conclude. Ah! Oh, you teleported over there. That was an interesting bug. So the Scorn can go around the place. Different place. So we've got 10 more. So 10 is a medium blocker, 5 is a small blocker, and 15 more is the maximum large blocker. But because I'm worried there's going to be invader little shit, going to murder me, so I just deposited my motes. So I've got no motes now, so I have to go back out and collect again.
Your invaders down, but they scored a kill.
Where's it?
The blockers. You're being invaded.
So we have the invader shit. Or invader pest.
Invader is down.
Yay, our teammate killed him. So I can't lose my motes. Yay. So now I can continue collecting more. So until we get 100 motes banked, we will not have our primeval up yet. Wait, then go, you're one? He's barely running away.
You're close. Fill the bank, you get a primeval. Incoming wave at the drill. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies
Deposit.
the other side.
Good lad. Ah! Fuck. Invader. Sorry, blocker. So I can't deposit. Yay, now I can. Yay! Got our primeval up. So, it might not take as long to get the primeval up, but that's the whole point. Every instance is different. So, like I was saying before, you can't do any damage to the primeval unless the envoys are dealt with. So they can pour as many blockers as they want. The team just makes it more chaotic at the back. Where's he at? Eh? The team kill the invader pest. So like I was saying, you can't do any damage to the primeval unless the envoys are dead. Regardless if you got your special ability. That's the funny thing. Sometimes they think they can just do damage to the primeval, but the changes since it introduced Gambit just make it more epic that way. So, envoy down, we've still got one more to deal with, and we have an invader.
Your team turned that invader into a grease spot. You got style, sister.
Interesting. So I do hope you've enjoyed Crucible this week. So next time we are in Destiny 2 Renegades for Zer's Reset Live. We will probably do potentially Control as usual. So we're just going to head back to orbit. So have we got a hey, we've got a 550 helmet now. Yay! Here we are. So we have 550 of everything. Even the mark 550. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the final part of tonight's dramatic. So this will be exactly the same next Friday. So I'm going to click on the directory as it's, or the map. So since they made the changes in regards to the patch for Destiny 2 Renegades, so we used to have to click on these tab windows at the top here, but now we don't. Everything's down here now. So the raids and dungeons are here. Seasonal hubs are all here as well. So we've made massive progress for the week already, even though we've just been here briefly. So we probably won't get this done before the new reset week, which will be this reset Tuesday coming. But we've done massive progress, at least half of that, in the time that we've spent. So before the reset, I will gather all the rewards just to ensure that we don't miss out before reset Tuesday. So in regards to our Bright Dust, we got plenty there, but I think we've got a bit more to get from the current main season rewards. So with regards to the main season, so we still got plenty Bright Dust to collect, as well as other rewards. You don't have to collect it straight away, because bear in mind you have the entire season to do to collect everything as well, which isn't a rush. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the final part tonight. So we're going to click on the directory tab or the map and click on the Vanguard Ops, as it's also known as now, and click on this one. So it will be a mystery to know what op, as it were. So the Nightfall Strike is known as the op now, which is part of the new update in regards to the what's available to get on with. So there is absolutely tons of strikes all over the map, not just this part of the map. Mars as well. You got on Earth. You got everywhere. So it does sort of relate to a specific part of the storyline for that particular zone. So whichever one it will be, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you will enjoy it. I'm still editing the previous ones because it takes so long, but they will eventually be uploaded, so you can watch technically the Nightfalls from before, how it was, until now. So we seem to be here on Europa, maybe?
They say you are a great warrior. Prove you are worth my time.
So what is this strike? So we're heading into the not sure. So it seems to be Vex related. So the Nightfall one did start slightly, but nothing to give away anything. So we are dealing with barrier champions, which are champions that have shields around them if you do not stop them. Or in our case, stun them. So the barrier champion got murdered, yay! Whoa, what the fuck? So our team is stunning them, which is a good thing because you can't do any damage to the barrier champion. So they're actually doing quite well dealing with the barrier champions. So a lot of players might have the difficulty understanding the barrier champions mechanics, but it is still a pest with the barrier, basically. So if you stun them, or somebody in the team stuns them, at least they can't get the shield up to protect themselves. So that's the only way you can kill them, because they are quite elite as well. So where are we going? So different strikes, of course, don't necessarily take that long. There we get some fallen here as well, so maybe it's fallen. The evil harpy. Ooh. Ah! We all died, so we have to go to the checkpoint. Which is great. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad or anything. It just means it's been rather brutal, hasn't it? So we have done this Nightfall or Partner instance before. But a long time ago. So we are dealing with exploding harpy. Oh shit! Following me. So we got a bit further. So it leads to here. Dealing with some evil shank. Evil shank. Mm-hmm. The other thing that's very surprising sometimes is the fact, even if you die and it does get, take you over to a checkpoint, you don't actually lose out too badly in regards to the score, and it's very clever how it helps you catch up, with the points that you've lost. Ooh, Villa. Hold a minute. This is a House of Salvation problem. So, with regards to the Fallen, but House of Salvation problem. Oh shit! There might be a bigger one to deal with. I think there is. I think it's a Cabal thing this as well, because I think the Cabal are trying to steal the stuff. Of course, I understand this. To different ones, so I think it leads to the Cabal trying to steal something. But in this part of the strike, or the Nightfall, we're only dealing with Villa. Yes, Villa. So they have made changes to how difficult it is to do damage, and the damage oh shit. What's going on? Ah? It's confusing. Alright, so we have to go here. I like how I was like knowing it. So I'm just gonna embarrass them by passing my suit. Not Philax's little friend. So that will get more points. I like how it was like stranded in no man's land. So we came across Philax, as it were, during Beyond Light. Oh fuck! Oh, cool. Yeah, so previously, if you fell off, you died. So we do have plenty of shits to kill. House Salvation, or which weren't necessarily bad. Isn't Philax House Salvation? So we are actually dealing with still House Salvation, really.
Her soldiers will scatter, but there are other powerful Elixir that will stand in your path.
So Beyond Light. Well, that's fun. So we got a good score, even though we did lose a significant amount of points because we all died. So it takes us to the so we've got this cool little flower thing. So we're gonna give them medals out. So regards to the actual Nightfall run, so relates to Beyond Light, dealing with the House Salvation. So we're going to go to the tower. So I do hope you enjoy that sort of technically Nightfall run. So everything's different now. So we're going to. So even the story missions, for example, doesn't matter what part of the map. So specific story missions for maybe on Europa, Mars, Earth, etc., which will lead to, you know, as part of a major storyline for that part of the map. So each of them are now part of the Nightfall as we're list, which just shows how much more there is. There's absolutely loads. Because we've got the ones on Mars to do as well, for example. So tons of ones to do. So the ones that we did during the storyline on Europa, for example, in regards to the House Salvation, in regards to Beyond Light storyline, understanding why we're having the sort of problem with certain members of the actual House Salvation in regards to the Fallen. So not all the Fallen are bad, and this is where we learn, you know, not everyone's bad, obviously, but obviously we're having to deal with a little faction problem back then. But now, going many years ahead, we've made new friends. So like I was saying before, even though we don't need any of this gear, we are just recycling it and it's giving Banshee plenty of rep every time we recycle anything that is recyclable, whether it's gear, armor, ships, etc. He's dead pleased. So we do have additional stuff to get rid of, like this, this, and I'm not sure what to do with that because we do need to upgrade that. So we do have this as well.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expression.
Upgrade
won't
that.
win a fight, but they think
Recycle that,
feeling good
should
is
I say. So we can get rid of all these additional ones. So even though it's like duplicates of specific gear, it doesn't matter. Banshee doesn't mind. So as you can see, we do have more engrams. So like I was saying about the exotic engrams, so when we go to Ryo here,
What cipher is this?
so we could get him to open these, or we can hold on a minute, exchange, for example, engram for any of these, for example. So Cypher will look at this. So we could get this one. So it's given us. So we have spent a couple engrams, for example. So we can actually trade Ascending Shard for some Glimmer, because we need to spend a lot of Glimmer here. So the Enhancement Prisms. I think we only get a certain amount for the week. So as you can see, we've got loads. So we are spending plenty of Glimmer here, by the way. So the amount of Glimmer we've got left now, it's gone right down. So we are nearly maxed out. So yes, so that's the problem. We had to spend Glimmer there just to ensure that we had enough room for getting our rewards, because that's the problem. Sometimes if you can't get the rewards, that is the other problem. So quickly have a look at Lord Shax.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
So we do have some enhancement cores.
Don't waste it.
So like I said, you can buy stuff if you need to spend the Glimmer. So if you are maxed out for Glimmer, like I was, you can buy other things. So we do have other things to buy.
Even steel
Let's
needs
quickly go and
sharpening.
see.
Don't stray too long.
Check out this. So this is the part of the new update. So we have a bravery one, we have a devotion one, we have a sacrifice one, we have a death one, which sounds lovely. So for example, we went to the death. So you have different rewards. So the currency that we got, this helps towards that. So it doesn't matter which one you go and check out first, you have a chance to get additional ships. You don't have to get them straight away because they stay until they actually physically change it. So for example, you didn't want to get any of that yet and maybe get something from this one, you can spend the same currency on buying ships potentially, if you're just interested in ships. So for example, the devotion one as well, exactly the same. If you're just more into getting emotes, maybe, but you do have ships as well, and other things as well, like vehicles as well, and additional appearances for your Titans appearances. So you got tons of stuff from each of the lists, and as well as the main one of the bravery one, which we did begin this. So we can actually buy additional engrams here if we want to. So we can buy, I'm just trying, so we can actually buy Guardian Games stuff, the Dawning weapon engram from ages ago, other things as well. So, also, getting triumphs completed helps towards getting additional little currency towards it. For example, this. And so we've got 15 additional currency. Part of this. So we've got more currency, so we can not necessarily buy stuff from here. We can buy stuff from, like I said, all of them really. So it's just more rewards on top of rewards. So they're like the internal rewards, where they're the stuff that we had available. So these are the season rewards. So we've got tons of stuff. We still got plenty of the season engrams, and we do have this additional ship. And we do have this one as well. This color scheme as well. So the strange coins, I haven't collected them because sometimes we don't necessarily need to collect them quite yet, but we do have more than enough for next time when we do this reset next Friday. More than enough already. So on Friday when we do this reset, just like today, we will spend 47 strange coins, and the Crucible and Gambit will also help the little rewards from the different little pillar things that we went to as well, on top of the current season stuff and on top of the little bonuses as well. So tons of stuff. So this is part of the new update that they brought in for Destiny 2 Renegades. So in regards to the live stream next Friday and Saturday, I will upload the information video this Sunday coming, just to ensure that you all get notice, as well as to clarify what I said. So we should be able to go live next Friday and Saturday up to now. Then the week after might be the same, might be just the Friday, I don't know, because if they're still doing the bloody nuisance outside, it will have to be just gradual until the noisy disruption outside's finished. So we've had fun, haven't we? Even though we've just been in Destiny 2 Renegades Xerxes Reset Live briefly today, but next Friday is definite. It's just I don't know about the day after, the Saturday, but I think we shouldn't have too much of a bother next Saturday, should we? Really, realistically, but fingers crossed for that. So next Friday is the next stream. More about that when we, want to upload the information video on Sunday, this Sunday coming, just to verify everything. I don't see why we couldn't go live on Saturday as well, back into Destiny 2 Renegades to get it done. So once we have actually completed everything in regards to Destiny 2 Renegades, this is where we can do something else on the Saturday. Go back into, you know, back on the PlayStation Live. I wanted to do that. So maybe do some testing on that. But I did want to go back to doing the entire, you know, Diablo, for example. So we've had fun doing Diablo 4 and Diablo 4's new expansion, the Lord of Hatred. We just began that. But the previous ones, Diablo 3, we can do on the PlayStation, and that was an idea to do that. So through Twitch, my Twitch channel, through that way, and potentially second Diablo, Diablo Immortal, and maybe the first Diablo as well if necessary. But it's just more stuff to do, more fun, and with the new GTA, you know, that is something else to consider, whether it's going to be on the PlayStation, PC. Haven't decided yet, but I did want to do Red Dead Redemption, the first one as well as the second one, on the PlayStation if possible. If not, PC would be quite cool. Age of Empires, tons of games like that. Just stuff all over the place in regards to deciding what game to pick, because there's so many. But at least the PlayStation does bring in other options, doesn't it? So plenty to think about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say thank you for watching tonight. It's been rather eventful, explosive. I've died loads, lost so many fucking motes, and I wasn't happy. But we still had fun regardless how terrible I did. And despite all the terrible play I've done in regards to not doing really well at all in Crucible, we still got plenty of the weekly rep done anyway for the week, even though we've just been briefly in Destiny 2, you know, Renegades. Just weird, isn't it? Just a brief little visit. We done nearly, we've done over half of the weekly rep requirement, just in a little visit, which shows that the changes that they brought in, so you don't have to necessarily do Crucible all the week. You can do whatever you like, whether it's Crucible, Gambit, storyline missions, the Nightfall playlist, for example. So you've got different options as a player, so, and still counts towards the weekly stuff. So, you know, a lot of players prefer to do specific stuff, which makes sense. It'd just be nice to do raiding and dungeons, because if they had a system where it allows you to, just like in World of Warcraft, where in World of Warcraft Midnight, they actually put a little team together where, whether it's AI or the computer, just to help you do the dungeon mission, for example, for the storyline. So if we have to do that exactly the same for Destiny 2, for example, where we do have missions to do inside a dungeon, so it should create a group like that to do that, and then also a raid if you haven't got a guild. So I've got a guild, but like I said earlier, not one member of my guild's come on ever since I joined the guild, and it's just, you know, I can't really do dungeons, can I, or raid? This is one of them things.
I think that's it.
I'm sure we get a chance some point, but this is where they could bring in the auto mechanics, such as, you know, the computer, just to create a group on purpose, just to help people who can't do the raiding or dungeons to at least get an opportunity. Because it's annoying, because I want to do the previous raids, do previous dungeons, but I can't because I haven't got a group to do it. So yes, so it sort of defeats the purpose of doing group stuff if you can't do specific stuff, you know, like restricted, as it were. So this is where they need to like think of, for example, like how they deal with problems like in World of Warcraft, for example. So with the dungeons and raids, at least it finds a group, you know, to help you do it. And this is what they need to do for games like this, especially for new players as well. So if they need to do a dungeon for, you know, an exotic, for example, that they're trying to do, at least they have that opportunity, you know. I've got tons of exotic missions I haven't done yet because I haven't got a group to do it with. So that's why I thought I might as well just add it to the giant pile of stuff to do. So this is where, you know, they need to just make it more easier, you know. Accessible is probably the best way. So, ladies and gentlemen, up to now, I look forward to seeing you all for next week's Dramatics next Friday. So, final, well, we will be more or less into July 2026 once next Friday comes along. So, almost into July already, aren't we? So I do want you all to have a great conclusion to the weekend, and hopefully don't melt everyone, because the weather outside has been really surprising, and also obviously we expect it for this time of year, but it is a surprise. But I do want you all to have a great conclusion to the weekend, have a great start to the new reset week, and hopefully you know, you won't melt. Unlike me, I'll probably die in Crucible or something in the meantime. So we will see. So next Friday, back into Destiny 2 Renegades. There's Reset Live. But like I said, keep an eye on Sunday, Monday / Tuesday, worst case scenario, for the clarification video, as it were, to clarify what I said about the next live stream. So have a great start to your new week, ladies and gentlemen, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon for some more drama. But for now, take care. Thank you for watching.